Adam Cohen, singer-songwriter. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Waking up early and doing it in style. I like the scarf, I like the blazer, and you're here for good reason. The Cross Canada Tour kicking off here in Vancouver. Congrats, nice to see you back doing your thing, and it's got to be a good year for you. Like a Man came on, what, April?
It's about a year, yeah, it's about a year ago.
About a year ago now, and talk about the momentum of what music's been for you, not only here in Canada, but you've been traveling all around the world.
I've been having such a great run. Before I put this record out, I had essentially abandoned the music business. So, you know, from being in my boxer shorts at home in LA to being on the road and seeing these incredible cities one after the other for a whole year and having the reaction to my record be stellar and unexpected and generous, I have no complaints. Except for waking up this early occasionally. Welcome
to our world, Adam. Welcome to our world. Now talk about this. I mean, it's a defining moment as a musician to think you are going to abandon the business. What was going through your head then, and what led you to continue on and pursue the passion of music?
Well, it's very simple. Basically, I was filled with a kind of disillusionment. You know, I'd been given the opportunity to make music by major labels time and time again, and one after the other, I'd disappointed them and myself. I'd been dropped. Felt like the opportunities that I got, which were, you know, opportunities that people seek their whole lives, and I'd been given like 3 or 4 of them and somehow blown every one because my preoccupation was being successful, not being good. So, you know, it was about the tight jeans and the loose women and the after parties and the green rooms and the accolades and the chart positions and a whole bunch of things that are frivolous.
You know, people that follow you probably know there's a great legacy in your family. Father being Leonard Cohen, and you know, I often wonder, we had son of Bob Marley, Rohan Marley, on the show, and we were talking about that idea of having that legacy in your family, it being a double-edged sword, that you have that leadership, but then you want to branch out and create your own entity with music. Was your father's influence big in you know, honing in on the craft and getting back to what you do best?
I just like the question about this tyrannical, looming, ominous shadow that he's always casting on me, you know, where like I would grow to no taller than a mushroom because it's so dark and ominous. But the truth of the matter is, you know, I share a genetic code with someone that I find remarkable, that I would dare say is even perhaps historic. I've traveled, I've had food on my plate. You know, I'm essentially rather privileged, and I would imagine that the Marley kids feel the same way. It's a nice lifestyle. It's a very seductive lifestyle. I mean, all you have to do is watch TV and see all these the crops and crops of shows where they're selling the dream. You know. I lived it.
Hey, and you still
living it. I'm living it.
You're living it right now. We have some of the photos. I think Brussels is first. This must be such a trip. I mean, to experience not only playing music, but you're going all around the world. Is there some standouts in terms of stories, people you've met along the way?
Oh yeah, there's the unexpected ones. There's waltzing into a city that you've never been to, in a country you've never been to. Like, for example, when we went to Portugal, get there, it's a sold-out house, and people are singing the lyrics to songs that, you know, you've never even been to the country, and it's a packed house and they know the lyrics, and your songs are somehow planted on their lips. That's extraordinary. Or going to a great town like London in England and having a sold-out show and being able to say, I sold out a beautiful big venue in London, whereas I couldn't get arrested in London.
There's still time. There's still
only
time.
A couple of months ago. So there's that. Of course, there's opening for Bob Dylan in the south of France.
Man.
Yeah, in an amphitheater that was built in 100 AD for 10,000 people. The acoustics are so incredible. I mean, they really knew what they were doing. And
you get a chance for conversation?
You can talk to a person who's literally on the very, very top of one of the limestone carved, you know, amphitheater rungs. It's amazing.
And I'm hearing.
But you can't talk to Dylan.
You can't talk to Dylan.
No. Specifically, no eye contact.
No, he's got that in the rider.
Yeah. No eye contact.
All right. I'm hearing. I got to ask about Ireland. What happened in Ireland? Did you meet somebody?
Okay, so I get to this venue.
Here comes the story.
I get to this venue in I think Dundalk or some little town outside. You know, we did a tour of Ireland. Yeah. And to make a long story short, we load in at around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Our show's not until 10. and there's this little old man, must have been 85 years old, hunchbacked, very patiently waiting, and he comes up to me, he says, are you Adam Cohen?
Yes.
Yes. He says, I went and saw U2, and they had pyrotechnics. They spent $50 million on their show with moving stage and giant screens and LEDs. He says, they must have, fortune was spent. And then I saw your father, and all he had was his hat.
Yeah.
He says, I'm here to see Daddy's boy.
Oh, nice.
So, there is a lot of that. There is a lot of morbid curiosity, which, of course, I would like to satisfy. I'd like to satisfy all of your morbid curiosity. In fact, can I give away some tickets to your audience?
Let's do it. Yeah, we're going to put details on screen right now. Rio Theater, Friday night. Check out Adam and his musical stylings. And yeah, let's do that giveaway. How many pairs?
Let's say 5 pairs.
You're like Oprah on the show right now.
Let's say
you get
5,
a pair, you get a
say
pair.
5 pairs.
Let's do it. Contest at btvancouver.ca. Subject line Adam Cohen. Adam, I appreciate you waking
pleasure.
up early and doing this.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for sharing the stories as well. We'll take a break. Entertainment Buzz coming up in just a couple right here on Breakfast Television. You need anything?
I'm good.
Want a coffee?
And I can name the first